Welcome back everybody to episode number 12 of NWA Hit the Reset Button as I play through as the NWA, trying to bring them back to some sort of mediocrity, rise up the ranks. I was rated at 39 when I first started this game for overness in America, and I'm now pushing towards 44, so if you think about it, WWE would be in the 90s, so we're nearly half as good as WWE in regards to overness. Getting there financially, we're doing okay. I started with about 2 mil. There you go, look, I started at 1.25 mil. I'm now up to 8.29 mil, but obviously it's a bit more now. I've got a pay-per-view that's going to give me some money. So yeah, it's looking encouraging. A lot of my workers are on pay per appearance still. For those that don't know, that means they only get paid when they show up to work, not a written contract. However, see over here, for example, we'll sort by push. So Austin Aries, my world champ, gets paid £1,179 or dollars per appearance. If I wanted to tie him down to a written deal, I would click renegotiate. Monthly agreement here, and as you can see, he wants $54,000 a month, and he wants nearly triple the money for pay per appearance because his overness, since he first joined me, has flown up from 46 to 62. He would suit the mid-card level of WWE, let's just say that. So yeah, that's where we're at the moment with the NWA. So we're pushing towards the next pay-per-view. The world is Vampire. We'll have a quick look at the news. You've got contract renewal for a couple of people. Alexis has left NXT to join AEW. She was known as Danny Palmer in NXT. AEW Dynamite had Swerve beat Brian Cage in the main event. And you got Ricochet there beating Taylor Rotunda. So yeah, that's a quick summary of the first day of this show. Okay, looking at the next stage news, we've got Kairi Sane's contract coming up with WWE. And we've got Thomas Prescott, aka Baron Corbin, who's also one of my New Japan and TNA Wrestling. Interesting. So we've got TNA here. I feel like if I click on TNA, it will be a bit of spoiler alerts. If for some reason he did sign for him, so I'm deliberately not going to click on TNA for that reason. And I've clicked next day and let it load just so we can see what happens. Normally I don't let you see this. There we go. I knew it. I freaking knew it. TNA and Thomas Prescott agree a deal, so Baron Corbin's now working for TNA Wrestling. Well, he is 40. He's getting towards the end of his peak years, maybe. Kairi Sane staying with WWE. QT Marshall here has been approached by AAA and also by CMML. He's obviously making an impact in Mexico, sorry, nearly said Japan. Rampage had Kota Ibushi beating Matthew Jackson. What else do we want? We'll see SmackDown. Everyone loves SmackDown. Main event was Charlotte Flair beating Nikki Cross. And we had the Street Profits losing to Nick Jackson and Leo Rush. Bit of an interesting random show that was. And again, WFW still doing their tour, the Full Throttle Tour. Cassie Lee beating Jessica Troy. We had a Stardom live event here. So overall, pretty quiet. Up next will be the pay-per-view. So here we go from the Hammersmith Ballroom in New York. I have tried something different for this pay-per-view. We've got a full-on match card with 0 angles. So we open up the show two new signings, Zilly and Jacob Fatu. Now in the game, Jacob Fatu was a free agent before pre-WWE signing, so I left him a little while just to see if anyone would pick him up. They haven't, so I'm going to take full advantage of that, and Fatu is on my roster. They beat Mike Seidel and Colby Corino in their debut. Another new signing, Timothy Thatcher here. He beat Amazing Red. Timothy Thatcher is now going to be part of Austin Idol's crew. He's got very good stats. Puts on a 3-star match. So watch the slow build here for Thatcher. You might recognise him from NXT. Warcrawl defeat Murdoch and Birchall. They're going to fall off the radar now. I'm going to probably do a bit of a roster revamp soon. 1.5 star, 96. Fred Rossier beat Tommy Bellington in a standard single match, to be honest, 2-star match, 66. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a 6-way women's match. Kenzie Page gets the win here, 2.5 star, 65. So this match here is the first ever time I've tried a battle royal. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 man battle royal for the TV title. As you can see, lots of greens. No one really improved overness, but no one really lost it. But Mike Santana retained the TV title. 100% 2-star. A bit of a taster if you ever want to try a Royal Rumble. This is sort of how it would look, I guess. Singles match, Lacey Evans beats Rhea O'Reilly. All American Girls and Asgard was at ringside. 2.5 stars, 74 crowd. Women's tag titles, Howdy Howitzer and Maxine Paler. The Wasteland War Party beat Yappy and Hossie from Ice Ribbon here. 3-star match, 64 overall. Flight of Darkness retained the tag titles over Bram and Vic. Also Seema and T-Hawk, 3.5 star, 73. Boom, title change. Finally, Tessa Blanchard has lost the NWA Women's World Championship. The new champ is Hollywood Harley J. 3-star match, 79 overall. In a special tag match here, we got Tam Nakado and Susie Suzuki versus Mono and Starlight Kid. A bit of a Stardom flashback here. Gave me a 4-star match. Can't complain there. Everyone gave overness. Yeah, 73 overall. I put Steal the Show. The match stats are brilliant, so can't complain. Another Steal the Show match. Ultimo Dragon beat Matt Seidel to retain the NWA Junior Heavyweight Championship, 4-star match. Another title change. Vikino defeats Richard Holiday. He becomes the new National Heavyweight Champion in a 3.5 star match. So Asgard versus Nexus. We have given the win to the Nexus. Ryback, Heath Slater and Gabriel here. 3-star match, 89 overall. I put it as chaotic. We had a big spot. So yeah, as you can see, the good guys prevail. 3-star match. Main event time. Austin Aries continues his run as world champ. He defeats Hammerstone. Only a 2.5 star match, but overall a 77. So the best match was actually 89. Was the steel cage. Overall 71, good for a pay-per-view. Not as good as my weekly TV tapings the show before, but I was finishing off some feuds if I'm being honest. Good amount of money in ticket sales. One thing you might notice, we've gone from 8.4 mil to 10.4, so making money. QT Marshall's joined CMML. Just having a little browser. You got a Coalition here. Shibata beat Brian Cage in the main event. Any other things I want to see? Maybe the Super J Cup from Rev Pro, Ricky Knight Jr. and Zack Knight are the tag team champions. You've got New Japan here. Shingo beats Zack Sabre Jr. in a 90-star match for the world title over there. So now I'm going to finish up some storylines. We're going to finish this one. We're going to finish this one. To be fair, I'm going to finish all three. We're going to start afresh. We've just finished a pay-per-view. We're going to start afresh. Vikino is the new national champion. Richard Holiday did okay. We've still got the longest reigning champion. Looks like it's Ultimo Dragon. Austin Aries might be there. Yeah, 120 days. Good amount of title defenses so far. So yeah, so what's going to happen now is, before I simulate the next day, I'm probably going to do a roster revamp off camera, and then anyone I release, I shall you'll see it highlighted in the news here, and we'll go through them and why. Because to be fair, sometimes your roster needs refreshing. People that I don't use, time to just tweak it a bit. Right, as you can see, it's been a busy day. So we'll have, first of all, look at WWE. You got the Undertaker, Mark Calloway contract up. Noah's gone for him. Piper Niven's contract's up. WWE, TNA, AEW have all gone for her. Alex here, Navarrete, he's the Spanish announcer, I believe. Been approached by WWE and AEW. You got Daga being battled for by Triple R and CMML. So I'm going to go through my news. So I've let a lot of people go. So we've got Tremont, Seema, Mike Seidel, Crowbar, Paul Burchill. We've got Promotion Wars. We've got Robin Renegade, even though she wasn't actually on my roster. So I think that was a glitch. So I'm not sure. Tessa Blanchard. The reason I've let Tessa and Tully go is their contracts are due and they wanted a lot of money, to be honest. Charlie House, Vic and Tel Paper. So quite a lot from me there. And there's all the releases. And we've got not many shows to see. So yeah, an eventful Monday for myself. I've hired a few people as well, and I'm going to tell you now, we've got quite a few TV tapings, a pay-per-view, some more TV tapings. We're going to start building towards the Crockett Cup. I'm going to try and make it a bit special in regards to main eventers are going to be forced to team with, say, lower mid-carders, enhancement talent, see if I can build up people's overness and try and create some new storylines. Well, what do we have here? So we have Mark Calloway, aka The Undertaker, signing with Noah. We have Piper Niven signing with AEW. We have Alex Moreves signing with WWE. We have Daga signing with CMML. So lots of random transfers. Jason Hotch being approached by WWE. And Kerry Morton injured till November for my roster. Brain injury, that's quite random. WWE Raw, let's have a little look see. Cross and Bate beating Judgment Day. We had Sami Zayn beating Solo Sikoa. Jason beating Xavier Woods. LA Knight beating Finn, Theory and Strowman. Orton beating Lashley. Roman Reigns beating Gunther. Finn and Roman doing double duty. Beat the Creed brothers in the main event for the WWE Tag Team Championship. Main event request. That's a bit random from Maxine. So I'm going to say no. I don't think she deserves to be in the main event. That will annoy her. Right, on to the next set TV tapings post pay-per-view. So we open up with Aaron Stevens. He has been interviewed by Taylor Hendricks, he announces the return of the Crockett Cup, which will feature top superstars like Austin Aries, EC3, anyone you can see here already. NWA roster teaming with random people, but the rewards will be worth it. The winning team will get the trophy, of course, and an NWA tag team title shot. Not only that, the winning combo will also get a world title shot. There'll be 2 blocks of 8 teams. The top 2 teams of each will face off in the semi-finals and the final. So let me explain that a little bit. Imagine Myers and Hammerstone won the tournament. They'd obviously get a tag title shot, and then both would get a world title shot at Austin Aries in a triple threat match. 93 for that. So new signings. Jessamine Duke and Miranda Sheriff beat Pretty Empowered. 1.5 stars, 60%. The horsewomen, they like to call themselves in UFC. Tag title defense here. Wasteland War Party beat Maddie and Ava here. 3-star match, good match, 62. Stu Grayson defeats Seema. 3-star match, 61. Austin Aries is with Aaron Stephen. He wants to enter the Crockett Cup, and when he and his partner win, that partner will be the only one getting a title shot. Stevens agrees on one condition: it will be him that chooses Austin Aries' partner. So Austin Aries' theory is, instead of having a tag combo winning and getting a triple threat match against Aries and his partner win, then Aries only has one opponent to deal with. 87, but Stevens will be picking his partner. Another debut, Jazzy Garbett, teaming with Susie Suzuki, defeat Cheerleader Melissa and Kenzie Page there. 2.5 stars, 65. Flipping Something, defeat LAX, Jake Something, picking up the win. Got a lot of overness here. As they hit the Into the Void, I will be pushing Jake Something. Starlight Kid beats Nicole Matthews. This was a very good match. 4 stars, 71. Set to steal the show. Every time Starlight Kid keeps getting 1 overness. Now 1 over is not sound a lot, but keep chipping away and she'll be one of my most over superstars on the roster. Nexus is led out by Utunga. They've been informed that even though they won the cage match showdown against the Asgard Alliance, that Nexus will not be in the Crockett Cup. Scroll down here. Lucky Music hits, and they have 2 new members, it looks like. We have Leighton Buzzard over here, known for his work in the UK indie scene, and Millie McKenzie, better known as Emily McKenzie, NXT UK. They've made the investment and they are part of Lucky Money. Selena over here, Selena De La Renta, tells Utunga that they run the NWA, not the Nexus. It's got 78. This is a new sort of stable rivalry. We'll see how we get on with that one. Backstage interview with the Asgard Alliance. Taylor Hendricks is with them. EC3 is about to talk, but Chris Adonis cuts him off and proclaims that they will win the Crockett Cup and bring the gold back where it belongs. So Adonis has taken the mic there off EC3. Triple threat match. Bram beats Low-Key and Trevor Murdoch. LAX is speaking with Aaron Stevens. They've been told they're not in the Crockett Cup. They're not happy. But War Crawl walk in. Old Warhorse over here is eyeing up Santana's TV title, draped over his shoulder. He warns them that maybe they should be keeping what they've already have instead of complaining. So that got an 82, a lot of overness there, brilliant. Little Guido gets a shock victory over Davey Richards. He had the FBI at ringside, 2.5 stars, 65. Holly Hood Harley J has an OTT entrance, showing off a newly won women's title. She beat Tessa Blanchard so bad that she's gone from the NWA and now it's her kingdom to rule. Suddenly from TNA Wrestling, Out walks Jordan Grace. She gets in the ring, has a stare down with Harley J, who quickly backs away clutching her title. So my new main event women's rivalry looks like it's going to be Hollywood Harley J versus Jordan Grace. Main event time. Yamato from Dragon Gate versus Sean Skywalker, one half of my tag team champions. This got a 4-star match 73. I told them to steal the show. They have excellent chemistry. Just Yamato needs to get over in the USA. And hopefully that'll be a stronger rating. But for what it was, decent match. 72 overall, can't really complain. One of my better shows. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with that one. So let's have a look. We've got some, what we got? We'll go here first. Hodge signs with WWE, not really surprised. We've got Aerostar contract renewal. NXT over here has Shawn Spears beat OB Femi. NXT North American title. Some Stardom matches. Starlight Kid getting a massive push. Made some money. Let's have a quick look at Starlight Kid. Her opener is getting there. Look at that. Started at 28, now at 39, pushing 40. She's a double champion. Wonder of Stardom and Spark, and I'm giving her a nice push as well. Another day. Some more contracts on offer. We got Bailey there, and we got Nikki Cross. Nikki Storm, some people might know her as. Anything else? Anything else? Renewal for Cole Carter on Ring of Honor. Rev Pro there. Dynamite here. Daniel Garcia, Kota Ibushi beating the Lucha Brothers. New Japan. Yeah, Shingo's getting a good push in New Japan. So yeah, not the biggest day for news. But I'm not surprised. Bailey's staying WWE. Nikki Cross staying WWE. You've got Ridge the Fridge contract up for NXT. You've got Dragon Gate and All Japan competing for UT. Have we got any other news? We've got Impact Wrestling here. Tammy Tonga beating Thomas Prescott, aka Baron Corbin. Max Santana beating Akira Tozawa. Old TNA Radio becoming the WWE's little sort of developmental, some might say. Stardom had ATM beating Showa there in the main event, 82. Starlight Kid getting a push. This is a cool looking 6-women's tag, 72. So Stardom looking good, OVW, just in case you wanted to see that. Had Jada Storm retaining the women's championship in the main event. UT staying, going to All Japan here. We've got Ridge staying at NXT. Tam Nakano's contract coming up for Stardom. Another person being fought for by AAA and CMLL. You've got Lizzie Io and Millie McKenzie becoming better friends. So Millie's who I've just signed. She's one half the Progress Tag Champs. And she's making friends everywhere. What else? We've got Rampage over here. Random match there. Daniel Garcia gets the win. So Daniel Garcia's won twice in a week. SmackDown had Bianca Belair beating Natalia. Montez Ford beating Damian Priest. Nick Jackson beating Jimmy Uso. Sheamus and Will Ospreay beating the Authors of Pain. Very random. So yeah, the reason I'm starting the Crockett Cup. We've got a 2-nighter there. We've got quite a few TV tapings beforehand. However, we've got quite a lot of fixtures to get through. And the teams will be shortly announced on programming soon. Wow, that was interesting. All Japan are cutting their budget. I've released 7 for all members of workers and staff members. The rest of the community is in shock as familiar faces depart the company. Gallows contract up for WWE. Finley's up for New Japan. Kazarian's up for, I would imagine, TNA. Yeah, AEW have gone for him. Man, they've released a lot. They've offered some contracts out, so it looks like they've been taken over. Chano there. Suzuka leaves. Some Dory Funk's gone. Man, they've really cleared out some of the commentator there. Wow, that is UT. He literally just joined. They literally just poached him. Okay. Wow. Yeah, so many. All Japan have literally cut most their roster. Coalition there, Swerve beat Hangman Page, 83. Defy had a pay-per-view. Kenta is now one half of the tag team champions with Tracy Williams. GCW. FE beat Rina Yamashita. Try and say that properly and keep it clean. For the Ultraviolet Championship. So Nato beat. Let's have a look at All Japan. Why did you sack everybody? I mean, they're not that bad. And what happens if I do that? Offer to buy. See, the promotion is not in dire financial state just yet. I'm not willing to sell. So, we'll see. We'll keep an eye. We'll keep an eye. If All Japan end up going, I shall buy them out. See what that does. Do you want to ask this promotion to become your child company? You'll be able to keep. Well, I can't really afford £1 million per month, but obviously that's the sort of thing that would keep us alive. If you were WWE, you would be chomping at the bit to get them. Okay, let's deal with some news. Still, the promotion wars go on. 1-7 defeat to WWE. 7-0 for AEW. 7-1 win over TNA. The Ryback has failed a drug test. How to handle this? So it was for steroids. I'm not going to go crazy. I shall talk calmly about his behaviour is not acceptable. Let's see what he says. Okay, good talk. Okay, I guess that's fine. Frankie's going back to AEW. All Japan have confirmed their contract signings over here. Quite a big amount of people. Oh, Andrade's contract's up. WWE, New Japan, 1M. Anna J there, contract renewal. Noah again signing some people too. Oh look, the Bunny signing with XPW, the Hardcore Wrestling Fed. Joey Mercury as well. Marty Bella. That's because they rose up the ranks a bit. A 92 rated match of the GCW World Title there. Let's go to promotions for a second. So XPW, yeah, got a little bit of openness going for them. Gone from 19 to 23, so they're probably cult level now. Well, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting that. I thought Andrade would stay in WWE. Quite surprising. So he's off to New Japan. We've got Defy offering Vixen a contract. That's cool with me. The more people get exposure, the better. That's a cool one. Preston Vance. WWE have gone for him. You might know him as number 10 from the Dark Order. Noah have gone for him as well. so he's on demand. And we've got WWE Raw. Hopefully that works. Spoil advance signed for him. You got Carmel there getting another win. LA Knight beat Braun Strowman, Miz, and Ludwig Kaiser. Creed Brothers lost to Finn Balor and Logan Paul. Got Drew and CM Punk having a program there. Roman Reigns beats Bobby Lashley in the main event on Raw. Right, NWA Power. This is quite an action-packed show. So we start off with the Crockett Cup rules. Join the announce team. They run down the rules. 2 points for a win, 1 point for a draw, and nothing for a loss. 10-minute time limit matches. No one is allowed to interfere, or there'll be punishment points issued. Up first is Austin Aries and the reveal of his tag partner. So Aaron Stevens announced Austin Aries will team with Joe Alonzo. Now Joe Alonzo I've not really used on my roster and has an 0-7 record. So it's now time to give the young guy a chance. 76. However, they got off to a horrible start. As a 3-star match 66, ABC, who are newly signed, enters the tournament and defeat Joe Alonzo and Austin Aries. Oh, that was quite surprising. Aries and Joe Alonzo have decent chemistry. That'll come in handy. So 2 points for ABC. Another tournament match, you've got Dickinson and Silas Young, who are a tag team, taking on the former tag team champions Adonis and Odison. And a big upset, Dickinson getting the win for the team. 2-star match, 70 points, so 2 points for Dickinson and Young. In a singles action match, Zach Gibson beats newly acquired Andrew Everett's 3-star match, 65. The ace, Macy Evans, I should say, retains the TV title against the Vixen, 2.5-star match, 69. Pre-match interview with Bram backstage. Tyler asks who his partner is, and then we hear sorry about your damn luck as James Storms walks into shot. He pats Bram on the back and says let's get this done. 77. So Storm and Bram do get this done. They defeat Seidel and Jack Evans, 2.5 stars, 64. However, they do have bad chemistry as a team, so I've got to look out for that down the line. Singles action, Warhorse destroys Trevor Murdoch, 1-star match, 59. Now I'm trying to get Warhorse up the ladder a bit because he's now got a bit of a main feud coming up. EC3 isn't happy the former tag champs lost. He says his partner will lead by example. There's a knock on the door and Tommy Billington walks in. EC3 tells Adonis to pay attention because they're going to get this done. So EC3's got the young Tommy Billington as his partner. And they start off well. They defeat Trevor Lee and Kobe Carino. So that's a recap of Block A. Coming up next will be Block B. This will be the format for my shows in the coming weeks. So you're going to have 4 tag matches Block A, 4 tag matches Block B. Not necessarily that way around. And also we're going to have to throw all the other single feuds in between. So a time limit draw. Shelton Benjamin and Yatamoto and Myers Hammerstone come to a 10-minute time limit draw. So some actually helped their popularity, some it did not. So not a bad match though. 2.5 stars, 63. That's a point each. Violence is Forever have reunited to take on Timothy Thatcher and Bojack. Austin Idol's at ringside. This was a 3-star match, 62. 2 points for Thatcher's team. Post-match, Flip and Jake greet Thatcher and Bojack. Idol welcomes to the groove and warns everybody not to underestimate Idol Mania Sports Management. So this is the Austin Idol's new stable mates. Hopefully step up for his team. Santana cuts a promo with Chavo addressing Warcrawl's comments. If they want a shot at the champ, all they had to do is ask. Santana says next week in this very ring, let's make this happen. 88. So he's throwing down a challenge. 6-person tag, we've got Jordan Grace, Duke and Shafria versus the Pretty Empowered. This was to put Grace over. Hollywood was watching at ringside. Fight on the match, Hollywood holds a belt high and tells Grace she'll never be champ. 83, this is a good start for this feud. A Lucky Money video, pre-recorded video, shows a new look Lucky Money. Bragging about being rich and great, so trying to slowly bump up Leighton here and Millie in the group. So newly acquired Jacob and Zilly Fatu entering this tournament, defeat Stu Grayson and Ultimo Dragon. Zilly got a big overness boost there, 3-star match, 70%. 2 points for the Fatu brother. Main event. In the tournament match, we have the Tag Team Champions Flight of Darkness beating Vikino and Amazing Red. This was set to steal the show. 3-star match, 76. 2 points to the champs. So overall 71. Yeah, I can't complain. It was pretty a stacked card, so it was quite difficult to maintain. Make some money. Preston Vance has gone to WWE. Oh, here we go, there's a big one. MJF contract up. He's still, I'm aware, at AEW. So, WWE have gone for MJF, Noah, TNA. But AEW didn't go for him. Okay then, they're going to let him go. Main event of NXT, Joe Gacy beat Noam Dar and Axion. So yeah, I guess we'll see where MJF ends up. Well, he did say it in promos, the contract war of 2024. MJF is now WWE. So yeah, it'll be interesting of how they book him. Stardom, we've got a contract coming up. See if anyone else. We've got AEW Dynamite here. What have we got? We have got a bit of a random card. Joe beat Darby Allin. Mercedes Moné beat Viper. Main event, Kota Ibushi beat Matthew Jackson and Jeff Hardy. And we'll sim to the final day. This is November the 1st. Let us see how financially I am doing. So we are at 8.9 mil. So that's not bad. So October 14th I was at 8.2 mil. Where's this dip here? You know what, instead of trying to look at that pie chart, let's check this bit out. There we go. So I've actually made less money this month, 570,000, and that is because I've upped the back office, so that took 500,000 away. We've upped production by 1 million, so that's 1.5 million there. So that is basically where I've lost the money. 1.5 mil would have been near enough at the 2 million bracket. So yeah, that's where I've lost the cash there. So it's not the end of the world, but we'll look at keeping things balanced for now. Title match request from Vets, I shall accept that one. And we've got contract coming up for Yamato. So if he stays, he will obviously compete in my tournament still. If he, because I assume he sees out my contract. If he goes, then obviously I shall allow Shelton to have a new partner. You've got Liv Morgan's contract up here. TNA and WWE have both gone for her. And I think that is nearly it. TNA, just in case Kevin Steen is still the X Division champion, beating Tammy Tonga. But we're going to call that a day for this episode. We're at the 1st of November 2024. 3 shows away from Hard Times, which will, to be honest, it will all be Crockett Cup based, because that is what we're doing at the moment. That's how I look overness wise everywhere. So we're getting there. Creeping up the ladder. To be honest, cult size until I hit mid-50s and I've got comfortable finances. I won't be written deal people for now until I make. The gamble is I've written contract a lot of people, and that money barrier takes a nosedive. But hey, we'll see what happens. I hope everybody's enjoyed the show. Hope you like the new concept coming up with the Crockett Cup. Let me know what you think, and as always, please take care.